stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right, so mention the people that's not in jail. Derrick Groves is the last one not caught from the New Orleans 10, as they call him, the New Orleans 10. Antoine Massey has been caught. I went back to other old comments on some of our posts, and people was like, he gonna be good. And I've been petty enough to be like, we told you in this clip he was gonna get caught.
Yeah. So here's the crazy thing is they low-key think that Derrick is still in New Orleans,
really,
but in disguise. They think that if there's a possibility that he could still be in the area, but in disguise. But they done photoshopped a wig on his head. Because you remember we talked about that.
He can kind of go stud look a little bit.
So that's what they're saying. But if he was smart, because look how far the other two cats got that they caught. And if he took a different route, and if he is in this disguise, he might have made it to Mexico.
Or if he is low. Now, the only way that it would be smart if he stayed in New Orleans is let everybody else get caught, let it die down, then leave. Like if you literally in somebody's basement, I ain't went nowhere, I ain't doing nothing.
Yep.
You can't be the Antoine Massey out there going to the club. He taking pictures for his birthday.
Like why? Like now, I'm like, they can trace your IP, right?
I know.
Like you didn't go what is it called? IP chicken and block your IP. So
and somebody, and it was 70,000 on him. And somebody got it on him. I mean 50,000.
Yeah, I can imagine, and it's probably somebody he know. It is probably somebody he know. Because I'm like, this idiot, he gonna go live. You know what? He don't even deserve to be out. Let me call the popo.
Yeah, and he was over tripping anyway, talking about I owe him some money. Nah, I don't owe you no money, partner. You finna get me some money though.
Exactly.
Drop this dime.
Exactly.
On that was not the Teamsters. With them Crime Stoppers. Yeah. Somebody made that Crime Stoppers call on
him. Let me see Derrick walking around. I'm like, I don't know. I'll be like, hey. And I'm gonna keep on moving.
Right.
Like, okay, so let me ask you this. Okay. Yeah. And this be tough. I was finishing up an application for something. And one of the questions was, if you knew your coworker was stealing from the job, would you tell?
No.
And it's very situational.
Depends. Because there's a whole bunch of different things involved in it.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna protect myself, and I might do the drop in the bucket, and then just walk out. Because I've seen people.
Oh, you mean the anonymous little box?
Yeah, I might anonymously say, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about that, and it was like, oh, if you saw a someone cheating on like your friend or whatever, would you tell? That is also very situational. But I was like, and it's situation because you don't know what somebody's situation is at home or what they got going on, or what somebody could be trying to ignore. But then on the flip side, it's like you also could be confirming somebody, which could light the fire for them to move on and not do something. But yeah, but in the case of this, if it's your homeboy, what you doing? Like, what do you think you would do?
He got caught in his neighborhood. He got caught in Holly Grove, which is where Lil Wayne is from.
Okay.
Antoine Massey did. If it's my homeboy, I'm not going to say nothing to do unless he's putting my family in danger by coming around me.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, don't come over here.
Yeah, don't even. Hey, man, don't do nothing. No, don't be coming through.
Like, you didn't have a burner phone. You couldn't, it was so many things. And
why are you even posting videos?
That's what I'm like, why did you feel the need
to get a short set for your birthday and be out here on the ground?
Fresh braids, fresh fit.
I mean, I guess you could look at it another way as well. Like, fuck it, I'm just living. I'm gonna live my last days out here on the next level. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's an idiotic move. I mean, you back locked up. And now he claiming, he gonna be able to get out because he feel, he's in jail for a lot of crazy stuff.
You are not. You're like what's happening to Puffy. You have concurrent.
Yes, exactly. Different charges racking up. You got concurrent charges racking up.
Sir, I can't.
Like all these concurrent charges.
Dude, it's so niggas. That's all I want to say. Niggas. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait, before we change the subject. Do you think they're catching Derrick? Do you think that it'll be months from now, maybe a year or so from now? And like we said, do we even think he's in America? I don't think he's here.
I mean, this is the thing is that, people don't talk about it, but there are a lot of people that have escaped prison that they ain't never caught. They just don't talk. They only talk about the people that they catch. And yes, I would say that 80-90% of people they are going to get caught. But if he got to Mexico, man, as long as he don't be on no dumb stuff down there, like have you ever watched that show Almost Got Away with It or whatever? It's on HBO, but it's on Max. But it's an older show that came on maybe not the Learning Channel, one of them like that, where basically they talk to people that got escaped or got away with something that was on the land for a long time. And one dude got away for 7 years in Mexico, got another wife, got her pregnant, but he got drunk at a bar and got arrested. And that's how he got jammed up and sent back. It was a way like that. It was some way like that where he got caught up drunk somewhere, but he had started a whole nother life.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. I Almost Got Away is the name of the show.
All right, I have to check that out.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. I mean, I always think of the story of the dude. It was a case on. It's not an Almost Got Away with It. It's one of those other crime shows. But it was a brother he's a guy in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, in the early '80s. He stole from his credit union. He was the head of the credit union or the bank manager.
Okay.
And he stacked all the money in those file boxes and then put files on top of it. And people were helping him move the files out to his car because he's like, can y'all help me move these files to my car? And he got away with $500,000, right? And this is in the early 80s. Dude was gone for 14 years, right? Went down to Texas, changed his name, got a new wife, the whole demo. The only reason he got caught was a hating ass neighbor, couldn't figure out why he had so much money, and he never saw him go to work. So he started not investigating, but just watching him. Dude went down to Texas and invested in real estate, all kind of stuff. Dude left the whole family with 4 or 5 kids in Iowa too, and then moved to Texas. And I think
it's always a hater.
It was somebody hating, and because he had a brand new, Trans Am, nice house, beautiful wife down there. I think it was in Houston. Let me see if I can find that man.
Always a hater. It's minding everybody's business but their own.
Yeah, it was in the early 80s, I believe. I'm trying to Google it now. It was 88. He got caught. He got away with $1.1 million. Steve Hadley is his name.
Oh, damn.
He worked at the John Deere Credit Union. He was gone from 83 to 89.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much time did he end up serving?
Let me see. So he got caught in 89. I'm trying to see what he did. So he eventually returned. See, he had invested so much of it. He returned that $875,000 to 1.1 he stole. He also had to pay tax on the stolen money. In 1990, he was moved to a federal prison camp in El Paso, Texas. In February 1992, he was moved to a halfway house. So he got out in 92.
Okay.
In August, he was released on parole. He has since married a third time and lives in Texas still. This dude was thorough. He was out there investing the money.
Neighbor.
Yeah, dude's name was he had his people help him move the boxes with the money.
Damn, I can't wait to watch this show.
Yeah, man. It's the dude's name is Steve Hadley. If you want to look him up, I know you have to. It's that one's not on Almost Got Away with It. That one was like on what one was that one on?
ID.
It was on ID or something like that. What TV show was it, man? It was like it was one of those TV shows, man. Masterminds.
Okay.
Masterminds. It's on Netflix. Yep. Yeah, man. That man got away with it. He went to go live another life, yo.
Lord.
But it was a hate neighbor that got him caught. Like, any way.
Let me like you said, Steve Hadley.
Yeah, Steve Hadley. Hadley.
Yeah, I'm about to say bank robber. Because it's somebody that's on that's like a representative.
Yeah, man. So he ordered $911,000 in cash that need to be moved and put them in the boxes. I'm reading through the story now again, refreshing myself.
Chat. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Man.
I'm hella intrigued.
Cash is be getting away, man. I mean, you got to think about the dude that, and they think he may be dead. He may still around. DB Cooper that hijacked that plane and got like a couple of $100,000 back in, I believe, the 70s, and he parachuted out of the helicopter, never to be seen again.
Damn.
Not helicopter, out of the plane. But some people think he might have
like
died.
Mission Impossible type stuff.
Some people think he might have died. It was so what year? 1971 it happened. And he just never was seen again. People don't even know who he was. They just assume it was because remember, in those days you could come in.
There's no surveillance how it is now. So
it was no name. You could come in with any name on your ticket, and it was DB Cooper on his ticket, but that may not have been his real name.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting, how much money did he end
up? Could you imagine if that was like your uncle or like your daddy or something, and they live? Because like right now I'm watching Jenny and Georgia on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I finally made it through the first season. I was just like, I don't know why my anxiety low-key was trying to flirt or watching it, but it's also something new. And then I'm like, oh, this is getting good. And the mama crazy, white woman, biracial daughter, white son, 2 different baby daddies, and she just a mess. And she been out here killing it slow key, like poisoning them and things like that. And they keep moving. She kept moving them around to start over, but like the black girl daddy is around. But man, I mean, it got better because I was like, oh my God, this is a hard watch, especially a black kid that having an identity crisis. Child, I guess that's a must-see TV. I was like, I'm not interested, nor do I give a fuck.
So supposedly they recovered some of the ransom money like somewhere else because they recovered $5,800 of it. They said the bills had disintegrated. This is from DB Cooper, so that's why I think that he died in the air, like died from
when he jumped out.
When he jumped out with the parachute, yeah, because it was supposed to have been like not the best of weather, And he got away. I mean, he got away with it when he because back then people don't remember this. I mean, and then barely even our day, but in the 70s, it was a thing to like hijack a plane and get a ransom. Like it was just,
wow.
It was, I mean, I think there were like 50 or 60 a year at one point. It was like in the 70s, it was a big deal to hijack planes back then. It was a quick way to get bread. And DB got the equivalent of 1.6 million when he hijacked that plane. Because basically you basically taking over the plane was like, hey, I got a ransom. I'm gonna get on the mic. Hey, we're going to stop in Houston on this next one. Y'all drop off the bag, and then I'll let these people go free when we get to the next city. And usually they try to capture you then, when you get to the next city or get wherever you're trying to go to. DB jumped out the joint. And the thing is, though, that plane companies didn't invest in metal detectors because it was cheaper for them just to pay the ransom off than actually going in and making infrastructure for people not to.
Yeah, we didn't get infrastructure like that until 9/11.
Right.
Yeah, I remember going to the airport and not flying, going through a checkpoint.
Yeah, maybe a little small bullshit metal detector they had, but nothing.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they had metal detectors, bullshit metal detectors though, because I knew people that used to sneak weed through like personal bags of weed. They used to put them in the camera containers.
Yeah, so I don't remember. I don't remember. I feel like because I don't remember going through a check like that at Lambert.
Yeah, they had one. They had a small bullshit thing.
I don't remember because even back in the day, like, you know how like now you have to do all of this stuff to walk with somebody to the gate, because you could just go to the gate.
Oh no, you could go hang out at the bar or eat at the airport. People would do that. Like,
yeah,
people used to go to the airport and try like to meeting people, like to try to holler at people. Like,
I mean, that's smart.
No, like that was an old school thing that some women would do, was go hang out at the airport bars, because at that time you really had to be traveling. There wasn't a lot of domestic travel going in. A lot of people were traveling for business back then, because all your meetings, people don't understand, your meetings couldn't be done on the phone. If you was meeting with John Deere Company, you had to go fly to John Deere to meet with them in person. So it was a lot of businessmen.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends, because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side, so you can see other stuff, and again, share it with everybody.